I was there. I was keeping my mouth shut, but I mean, I was in amazement. Should have got a picture with him, but I didn't. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share these videos. May 17th, 2004, Monday Night Raw was in San Diego. And I remember because earlier in the day, I went to get electronically scanned for the action figure. They had the big trailer outside from the company that makes them, and they came up with the first Eugene action figure. And you know, the best part about having your own action figure is you get to play with yourself in public. So early in the day, Sylvain Grenier came up to me because he's good friends with Pat Patterson. Pat Patterson was in the booking committee earlier in the day. Sylvain, in his French-Canadian accent, says, they've got something great for you tonight. They're going to have this great segment, and it's either going to be with The Rock or they're going to do it with Rhino. And I stood there scratching my head because I like Rhino. Rhino's great, but Rhino's no Rock. And I thought to myself, The Rock's not going to come here. He hasn't been on TV in 2 years. Now, no advertising. He's not coming here. Day progresses on, and lo and behold, The Rock walks in. Oh, my gosh. Now, this was like Eugene's 6th or 7th appearance on Monday Night Raw, and I was on like 4 or 5 different segments. So I'd have to run and go through this segment, run and go through this segment, and then I had to run to the specific room that we have where The Rock and Brian Gerwick were going over Rock's promo. And I had one line in the promo, one line in the promo. And every time we walked through it, I missed the line. Every time we walked through it, they'd look at me and I'd be, oh yeah, I was totally lost. And in amazement, I'm standing next to The Rock and he's going to be in the ring with me. So we get to the segment and it was set up perfectly. I was in the ring and the coach, who plays the greatest heel ever, the coach even talks that this was the greatest segment he's ever been a part of. The coach was running down, Eugene, nobody likes you. Nobody wants you here. Eugene, you should just get out.
Now get out!
Eugene, life goes on.
Life goes on.
So I got out of the ring and I literally started to tear up. And the fans are saying, no, Eugene, don't go. And I'm backing out and I'm waving goodbye, literally crying. I turn around and it still gives me goosebumps today.
This man!
The Rock's music hit. The fans had no idea he was there. And they call this guy the most electrifying man in sports entertainment because it's true. The place came unglued and there was an energy in the building that I've never felt since. And he walks out and the fan just went banana, as Pat Patterson used to say. The fans go banana. Eugene, get back in the ring. He gets in there. Eugene, you ain't going nowhere.
You ain't going nowhere.
And it was that moment that Eugene became a top guy. That moment that Eugene became a true superstar. Now, in WWE, if they really want to get somebody over, they're going to film the guy's face. You're going to come in and see all the facials and see what this guy's thinking. And if they don't necessarily want to push anybody, they'll kind of pan back and just shoot the ring. But from that moment on, they had the camera on my face, The Rock's face, Coach's face, and it was that segment. We went over, and on Monday Night Raw on live TV, the worst thing you can do is go over. And Coach and I were kind of nervous about it. It was like an 11-minute segment. I think we went 17 or 19 minutes and way over. And Rock goes, it's okay. If it's good, they don't care. And, of course, they didn't care. It was The Rock. He was the one leading everybody in there. And what a professional he was. He's cutting his promo. He had the fans in the palm of his hand. I've kind of understood that, but not to the degree that he had them, just like he was just puppeteering them. And he goes around, and my line's coming up, and, of course, I'm standing there dumbfounded in amazement. I had no idea. He's doing this stuff. He sets the mic kind of by his hip, and he goes, your line's next, kid. And he just fed me the line right there.
Is that what you think, Coach? That's exactly what I think. It doesn't matter what you think.
I had that line, and then later I had one more line. The Rock's getting cocky. Who's your friend? The Rock. Who's the man? The Rock. Who's your favorite wrestler? Triple H.
Who is your favorite wrestler of all time? Triple H. What?
And the fans just started laughing. And The Rock gave me that look like, you're embarrassing me on live TV, kid. And my line was, I like Triple H because he likes to play games. But it was that seed right there that planted. A couple weeks later, I was going to end up getting in the angle and written in with Triple H. Now, I knew I wanted to be a WWE superstar, but I didn't realize that I was going to be written in with the top guys that quickly. And because I had 8 years of experience with Ohio Valley Wrestling, I was ready for all of it. And that was the moment that people go, okay, this guy's a top guy. And it was because of The Rock. He didn't have to do that. He was working in LA. He probably had to take time out of his schedule to come down. But that's what a top guy does. He reaches down and he pulls somebody else up. And that's what The Rock did to me that day. And from that day forward, I mean, my life was different. I was then getting noticed in the airport. You know, that 17, 19-minute segment pretty much changed my life and set my course for the rest of my career. I've been able to wrestle every weekend on the independent circuit because The Rock got me over. And I'm forever thankful to The Rock. If you like this video and you want to see more content from Eugene behind the scenes, click on one of these videos. They are awesome.